myself Dr. M. Vinayak, working as assistant professor from the Department of Agriculture Engineering. So, up to last class, we have discussed the different material used for the construction of farm missions and different heat treatment methods and benefits of the heat treatment methods. So, again, in previous lectures, we have discussed the what is the mechanization, objectives of farm mechanization, as well as classification of farm machinery based on the land, based on the cropping pattern. Nothing but based on the farm operation, we have classified the farm machinery. So today's lecture we have discussed the selection of farm machine and cost estimation method. So nowadays the farmer they don't know the how to select the farm machine. Some of the farmers they have the land holding of the farmers only 2 to 4 hectares. Okay, they can purchase the tractor with the 40 to 45 HP tractor with the cost of 7 to 8 lakhs. So it is not necessary for the land holding of particular this land holding of 2 to 4 hectares. Okay, so based on the land holding, what type of crop they are growing, so what type of land soil type, what type of climatic condition, based on this section we can select the farm machine. Okay, so some in detail we can explain next slide. Selection of farm machinery and cost estimation. In this slide we can discuss the selection of a tractor. So suppose we can take the first parameter, different parameters was involved for selection of farm machine or selection of tractor. So first one is a land holding, cropping pattern, soil, climatic conditions. Next one is a repair and facilities, initial cost and resale value of the particular product, and test report. So first one is the land holding. Every 1 HP for 2 hectare of land area. Okay, every 2 hectare of land area they need to require 1 HP of tractor. Okay, so suppose we can go for the 20 hectare of land. Okay, the farmer need to require 10 HP of tractor. So nowadays this parameter cannot followed by the farmer. So you should to follow the every 20 hectares of land area they can require the 10 HP of tractor. Okay, so some of the farmer they can go for the custom hiring sections also. For that purpose they can calculate the how much availability of land area in our village. Suppose we can 100 hectares of farm land area is available in particular village, they can go for the 50 HP tractor. Okay, so with the cost of 10 lakhs or 10 to 12 lakhs. Okay, the cost of 50 HP tractor it is around 10 to 11 lakhs. Next one is a cropping pattern. More than one crop they can go for the 1.5 hectare per HP. Okay, so some of the farmer throughout the year they can grow only one crop, they can grow the multiple cropping system. Suppose most of the coastal regions they can go for the in yearly they can grow 2 to 3 repeated crops in year. So in most of the rain-fed area they can go for the only rainy season only. Okay, for that purpose based on the requirement of the farmer they can it can select the 1 hectare per HP. Okay, more than one crop. Okay, next one is the soil. Less wheelbase, high ground clearance and low overall weight in light soil. Okay, so soil, before going to the soil type, soil compaction is very important. If increase the weight of the implement, increase the weight of the mission, what will be happen? So I will differentiate two methods. So this one is a less weight of mission, this one is a more weight of mission. Okay, so this one is a tractor. So this one is a light less weight of the mission, this one is a more weight of the mission. So if the less weight of the mission, soil compaction is very less. Okay, these are the soil particle, the compaction is very less. While operating more weight of farm missions, what will be happen? Soil can be compact in between the two particles. Compaction will increases. If increase the compaction of the soil, what will be happen? So it can decrease the infiltration rate capacity, so that can decrease the productivity also. So the less weight of the mission, it can allow the infiltrate into the soil. Infiltration rate nothing but the water can move the downward direction of the soil. Okay, so by using the less weight of the mission, increase the infiltration rate. By using the more weight of the mission, decrease the infiltration rate. The molecule cannot allow the water towards the soil. Okay, so that is a very important thing that need to consider before going to the selection of farm machinery. So here wheelbase nothing but the horizontal distance from rear axle to front axle. This one is indicated by the L. Okay, this is indicated by the L, that is called as a wheelbase. So next one is a ground clearance. Suppose this one is a rear view of the tractor. This one is a rear view of the tractor. The chassis can provide this one. This one is a ground surface. From lowest point of the tractor to ground surface, that is called as a ground clearance. The lowest point of the tractor to ground surface, that is called as a ground ground clearance. Next one is a low overall weight in the light soil. So just now I explained regarding the weight of the mission which was affected on the soil. Okay, wheelbase, which based on the wheelbase, low ground clearance and less weight of the mission, which was preferred, most preferred one. Okay, so here the ground clearance is, some of the crop can grow the height of 30 centimeter, some of the crop can grow for, up to 1 meter. So this one is a crop can grow 30 centimeter, this one is crop can grow up to 1 meter height. So the ground clearance 1 meter height cannot available in the Indian condition. So based on the our requirement, we can go up to 45 to 50 centimeter. Okay, next one is the climatic condition. Next one is the climatic condition. So coming to the engine, here two types of engines are there, water cooled engine and air cooled engine. So most of the desert areas, most of the South India areas, they can go for the water cooled engine. Why? Because of the climate, the atmospheric temperature is very high compared to the northeastern country or north side. So coming to the very cool places, whereas north side of the India, they can go for the air cooled engine. So based on our climatic condition, we need to select the mission also. Next one is the repair facility. In the repair facility, either the dealer which was available or not nearby our place. Next one is the running cost of the mission. Okay, suppose we can take the car. Some of the car can run, we can run with the petrol as well as diesel. So the running cost of the diesel is very less compared to the petrol vehicle. Okay, based on coming to the agricultural sector, we can select the less running cost of the mission. Need to select. Next one is a specific fuel consumption, also very less. So here specific fuel consumption nothing but how much amount of fuel was consumed in a particular mission for operating in particular land. Okay, Next one is the initial cost and resale value of the mission. So each and every component or mission can be reduces their cost by increasing the year. So by increasing the year, we can reduce the 10% of the cost. Okay. So suppose the farmer can purchase the tractor at the rate of in the year of 2025 cost of 10 lakhs. In next year 2026, 10% should be deduction from the 10 lakhs. So that is a resale value. It can decrease the value of the particular product. Next one is a resale value. Next one is the initial cost should not be high. Okay. So most of the Indian condition, most of the farmers in India, they small and marginal farmers are available. They cannot purchase the high cost of the machinery. Okay. So for that purpose, you can go for the low and initial cost of the initial cost should be low. Cannot go for the higher cost. Next one is the test report. Regarding the farm machineries, 3 testing centers are there. SRFMTT, so Central Region Farm Machinery Training and Testing Institute, which was located at Budni. CRFMTTI, Central Region Farm Machinery Testing and Training Institute, was located at Budni. SRFMTTI, South Central Farm Machinery Testing and Training Institute, which was located Galadinna. So next one is the Northeastern Farm Machinery Testing and Training Institute, which was located at near Assam. So these 3 institute was functioning with the different types of testing missions. So in Budni, they can test only tractor. Coming to the Galadinna, SRFMTTA, they can test only power tiller related issues. Coming to the Assam, they can go for the harvesting and threshing machineries was tested. They can release the some report based on their report. We need to select the farm machine. Okay, so that's why the testing report was very important. So the test report can be followed by the ISO and BIS standards. Okay, so each and every farmer, they should know these are the parameter before selecting the any farm mission. So a farmer, how much amount of land holding are there. So the farmer, what type of crop they are growing, what type of soil they have, and climatic condition of the particular area. Coming to the repair and maintenance, if any problems was occurred suddenly, the dealer should be available within the premises of 10 kilometer surroundings. So that the problem which was easily handled by the dealers, it can rectify as early as possible. So next one is the initial cost and resale value. So the resale value should be minimal and initial cost should be low. Next one is the text report should need to consider before going to the purchase of farm machinery. So these are the very important for selection of farm machinery. Next one is the selection criteria for the farm missions. So last slide we have explained the selection criteria for tractor or any other farm mission. So some of in addition to that, some of the criteria need to do the before selecting the farm machinery. Next, first one is the trademark. Choose the equipment from the well known and reputable brands. So suppose we can take the tractor. Most of the Indian farmer, they can purchase in South India farmer, they can purchase the Tafe, Mahindra like that. These are the reputable brands in South India. Okay, so if select the reputable brands for the by the farmer, what will be happen? They can easily rectify the problems. Why? Because of the dealers are easily available in the surroundings of 10 kilometers in a village, so that if any problems was occurred, it will easily rectify. Not only problems or repair and maintenance, if any product was damaged, any product was damaged, for some situation we need to replace one with a new product. In that situation, the new product easily available our premises. Next one is the model, selecting the latest model with the advanced features. Okay, suppose some sensor based technologies are involved in the tractors also. Based on the our condition, based on our situations, we can select the latest model for selection of farm mission. Next one is the approved design. Approved design nothing but ensuring the equipment meets the BAS and ISO standards. So here BAS nothing but Bureau of Indian Standards and ISO International Standard for Organization. This design should be meet their standard. Okay. Here how we can involve the BAS and ISO. Suppose we can select the one material. So this material should be branded with the BAS and ISO standard. Okay. Next one is a repair facility. Check the availability and easy of repair services. Okay. So suppose we can take the any foreign product, we are any foreign farm mission product was purchased by the Indian farmer. So some repairing cost or repairing centers availability is very less. Whatever the repairing centers available in surrounding particular village, we need to go, the farmer need to go for that implement only, that mission only. Okay, so cannot go for the other countries implements. Next one is a spare parts, verifying the easy availability of replacement of the parts. So just now I explained the regarding the spare parts. So if any part was damaged, it should be replaced with the new one. The part should be available with our premises only. So for that part we cannot wait more than 10 days, 20 days. Some of the farmer they need to wait the 20 or 30 days. Why? Because of the we are importing the some part from other countries also. It is not consider whatever the parts, whatever the components are available with our surroundings, we need to select that farm missions only. Next one is the design features, evaluating the equipment design functionality. Okay. Next one is the human comfort, accessing the equipment comfort for the operator. Okay. So suppose you can take the tractor seat. Okay. Okay. This one is a tractor seat. This one is a baseboard. This one is a digital dashboard. Okay. So human comfort, for the design of tractor seat, the distance from base point to the seat height should be how much, this much was recommended. So this gap should be this much. So the farmer need the operator need to operate the clutch pedal here. Okay. So this distance also will affect the will affect on operator. Okay. So based on the human comfort only we need to design the farm mission. So if any product was purchased without any considering the human comfort, so the operation also very difficult. Okay. Next one is the other factors, considering the additional criteria like cost and efficiency. Okay. So these are the some of the other factors need to consider for the selection criteria for the tractor as well as selection criteria for the farm missions. So next one is the cost of operation. Cost of operation. Total cost performing the field operation. A field operation include the charges of implement, tractor, power tiller, utilized and labor cost. So for the calculation of the cost estimation, we need to consider the tractor cost as well as implement cost, as well as if any labors are required for the operating mission, that is also need to consider. Next one is the fuel charges and repair and maintenance charges also need to consider for the estimation of the cost. Okay. Suppose I am taking the tillage operation. For tillage operation, you need to cover 1 hectare of land. Okay, by the tractor. it can plow this area, 1 hectare of area. So here what type of components are involved? First one is a tractor was involved, second one implement was involved, one implement and one labor was involved. Okay. So per tractor, how much cost was required per 1 hectare of 1 hour? 1 rupees per hour. For operating the 1 hectare of land, 1 hour, how much cost was required? For implement 1 hour, how much cost was required? For 1 hour, how much cost was required? So these parameter need to consider for the cost estimation method. Okay. Next one is a implemented tractor cost divided into the two categories. So fixed cost and variable cost. Regarding the fixed cost, depreciation, interest, taxes, shelter and insurance. So these are the fixed cost. They cannot be changed. Okay. So here also the fixed cost also called as a initial cost. Okay. Next one is the variable cost, repair and maintenance of the cost. So it will be vary. So in this month the repairing cost was 500. Next month it will be increase or decrease. Okay, it will be 600 or 400. Okay, it will be increase or decrease based on the depending on service. Next one is the fuel cost. So today petrol rate is today diesel rate is 100 rupees per liter. So next month it will be decrease or increases. That's why these are comes under variable cost. Likewise, oils and lubrication cost and labor cost. So labor cost also not fixed, it will be vary. Next one, for the estimation of fixed cost and operating cost, some methods are there. For the estimation of fixed cost, estimated value method, straight line method and decline method. 3 methods are there. Among the 3 methods, most efficient, most used by the reviewer, so that is a straight line method. So here we can discuss the straight line method only. So for estimation of cost, the cost can be divided into the two section, fixed cost and operating cost. Regarding the fixed cost, 3 methods are there for estimate the fixed cost: estimated value method, straight line method and decline method. Okay. Coming to the operating cost, so these are the parameter was involved. For operate the one tractor, fixed cost and operating cost need to consider. Okay. So regarding the 3 methods, we can explain the straight line method only. Here some formulas are involved for estimation the cost of operation. So here D equal to C minus S divided by L into H. So here we can see the depreciation. So here D nothing but depreciation. D equal to C minus S divided by L into H. So here C nothing but initial cost of the mission. So suppose we can tractor purchase with 6 lakhs. That is the initial cost of the mission. S is a life span. Sorry, S nothing but salvage value. Salvage value. So 10% of C. So salvage value nothing but 10% of the initial cost. C is the initial cost, that is 6 lakhs. Next one is a lifespan of the tractor. So generally we can consider the 10 years. 10 years is a lifespan of the tractor. H nothing but annually working hours. So most of the agricultural tractors, they can run the annual working hours is 1800 hours. Annual working hours 1800. Okay. So here C nothing but initial cost of the mission and S nothing but salvage value 10% of initial cost, that is 10% of C. Next one is a L is a lifespan 10 years into working hours 400. Okay. Finally the depreciation can be rupees per hour. Okay, the depreciation can be from rupees per hour. Next one is the interest on investment. So for the purchase of tractor, we need to require 6 lakhs. The farmer cannot bear the 6 lakhs of amount. They need to bring the some interest money from the interest. So that is considered 10 percentage. 10 percentage interest rate for the purchase of the farm machine. So that is I equal to percentage of interest rate throughout the year 12 to 16 here, but most of the farmer they can take the 10 percentage. Next one is the taxes, insurance, shelter, 1 percentage of the C. Okay, so 1 percentage of the, here C nothing but initial cost of the machine, 1 percentage of 6 lakhs. From the 6 lakhs we need to consider the 1 percentage, that is 6,000 for the construction of, for the paying of taxes, for the construction of shelters, for the insurance purpose they can take the 1%. Okay. Next one is the operating cost. These are the repair and maintenance cost, fuel cost, lubricant and wages cost. So generally lubrication cost, wages cost can consider in nowadays 800 rupees per day. Suppose the operating hours per day, 8 hours can operate the farmer, that is 8 hours 800, that is 100 rupees per hour. Next one is a lubrication cost. So it should be 10 percentage of the fuel cost. 10 percentage of the fuel cost. Next one is the repair and maintenance cost will be vary. So this lecture can provide the classification of farm missions based on the different criteria there, cropping pattern, soil type, trademark, different parameter need to consider for the selection of farm missions. Some repair and maintenance, trade value of the farmer, either the mission should be followed BIS and ISO guidelines or not. So these are the different parameter. Again, human comfort also need to consider. These are the some of the parameter we need to consider the before selection the farm mission. So next one is the cost estimation method for the construction of farm mission. Sorry, for operating the farm mission, how much cost was required? How much cost per cover the 1 hectare of land area? So that is also we have explained here. So regarding the cost estimation, two methods are there. Two costs are there, fixed cost and variable cost. Regarding the fixed cost, depreciation is there, interest rate, repair and interest rate, as well as taxes, shelters and insurance comes under fixed cost. In variable cost, repair and maintenance, fuel cost, labor charges will comes under fixed cost. So regarding the different methods are there for finding the cost of the estimation of farm mission. Among this, straight line method was explained regarding this. So I have stopped the lecture. Thank you.